What if everything you know about history was different? What if Nazi Germany had won World War II? A world where the swastika flies high, and democracy doesn't exist. Few people realize just how close the Nazis came to victory. The war on the Eastern Front drained Germany's manpower, supplies, and morale. Had Hitler not prematurely invaded the Soviet Union in June 1941, the Third Reich might have consolidated its power in Western Europe, strengthening its resources before launching an attack in the East. The Allied invasion of Normandy in June 1944 was a key moment in the war, opening up a crucial second front. But if D-Day had failed, and there were many reasons it could have, including bad weather, lack of secrecy, and Hitler's belief that the attack would come at Calais, the Nazis might have maintained control over Western Europe indefinitely. With no Western Front to worry about and a slower Soviet advance, Hitler's Germany could have had the time to develop advanced weapons, such as jet fighters, ballistic missiles, or even nuclear capabilities, tipping the balance in their favor. In such a scenario, a Nazi-dominated Europe might have become an unshakable reality, fundamentally altering the course of modern history. With nuclear weapons in development and plans to bomb New York City, a Nazi superpower was within reach. Had the Third Reich won, the world would be unrecognizable. Nazi Germany's dominance over Europe and beyond would have reshaped geopolitics, economics, and society in ways that defy imagination. Nazi rule could have extended across Eurasia, enforcing its totalitarian ideology on vast populations. The United States, isolated without key allies, may have found itself vulnerable to eventual German aggression, while a full-scale invasion would have been logistically challenging. A prolonged Cold War-style standoff, or even a Nazi-led infiltration of American institutions, could have taken place. Culturally, scientific progress may have taken a vastly different trajectory, with Nazi-controlled technology, eugenics, and military advancements steering the future. The atomic bomb, space exploration, and even medicine would have been dictated by a regime obsessed with racial superiority and authoritarian control. The world as we know it, rooted in the post-war order of democracy, international cooperation, and human rights, would never have come to be. But could Nazi Germany have truly lasted? A brutal dictatorship built on oppression is highly unstable. Resistance would likely have continued, and economic collapse was probably inevitable. Some historians argue that even if the Nazis won, their empire would have crumbled within decades, much like the Soviet Union. Thankfully, this nightmare scenario never happened, but history is fragile, and the question remains, what choices today could alter tomorrow's world? What do you think? Please comment below.